Good morning. I hope you are all enjoying Orlando, the land of magic. And as you've seen, some of the videos we've seen this morning have been magic. And I hope you take them home with you. As Michael shared, we all have a passion for what we do. For me, I was brought up in long-term care by a strong mentor and leader who showed me the meaning and purpose in caring for our seniors. One of the reasons we love coming to convention is to remember our passion and our purpose. But there are 2 million others in our profession who could not be here this week. They too need to feel as inspired as us. If we are to combat the workforce challenges so many of us face, I believe we must each continue to examine ourselves as leaders and our workforce environment. We must create a culture where staff are driven by the mission and empowered to improve and grow. I had heard a story. In 1961, President Kennedy was visiting NASA after announcing that we would put a man on the moon by the end of the decade. During his tour, he went up to a man mopping the floor. He said, "What do you do?" The janitor replied, "I'm helping put a man on the moon." He lived the mission. Staying focused on the mission, the purpose, in our case, improving the lives of those we serve, is key to inspiring and keeping the caregivers we so desperately need. It's easy to get wrapped up in the day-to-day tasks, the regulatory pressures, the financial goals, and the workforce challenges. But when we as leaders get bogged down by these things, our employees feel it. We must stay rooted in our mission to give purpose in everything that we do. This is not just motivation for our current employees. If we tell our story, more people will learn that long-term care is a meaningful career. That's why I encourage you all to take part in the Why I Care campaign. Because if caring, compassionate people can see what we're truly about, they'll be hooked. We have a caregiver who I've never seen without a smile when she comes to our community. Even after her partner passed away tragically in a car accident, she was soon back to work with a smile on her face. I asked how, and she said, "My problems shouldn't be my residents' problems." We've had a CNA, multiple CNAs, offered more money an hour by competitors across town, and this one passed on the job. And she stated she wanted to stay in our community because she felt especially connected to our residents and her teammates. The connection these selfless caregivers have with our mission is inspiring. But we never would have seen this level of commitment if it didn't also come from the top. Leadership is showing the same commitment to our staff that they show our residents every day. Leadership is showing up again and again. Leadership is your willingness to sacrifice as much as your caregivers do and believing in the mission. That commitment and compassion is contagious. It creates a culture throughout your whole building. Ultimately, it brings what we all want: happy and healthy residents. There's a saying that people leave bosses, not jobs. And that can be true for some. So we must be the leaders that better understand our team, listen to their ideas, empower them to take charge, support them when they're struggling personally and professionally, identify their goals, and help them progress in their careers. If you want to combat turnover, we should think broader than filling the position. We have to cultivate the person. The workforce crisis we're facing cannot be fixed overnight or by the government. It's not up to AHCA and NCAL. It's on all of us as leaders in this profession. This is our moonshot. But instead of fancy technology, it's about people. And us creating a workforce culture that rivals no other profession. So I hope convention reinvigorates you. But remember, this week isn't just for the attendees. It's our responsibility to carry this home and share it with our colleagues. Let's strive to be the leaders we can and need to be. Thank you.